And welcome to Mason Baseball. Just saw the first pitch go by. Mason Comets taking on the Anderson Raptors in the second round of the OHSAA playoffs. I'm Andrew Little, joined with Isaac Vargo. Isaac, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this game. We got two teams here. Starting first with the Mason Comets, going with their ace for game one, Michael Murphy, the Michigan commit. Going confident, just like last year with Brennan Garula as their starting guy. And for Anderson, we got a team that just run-ruled this one team, and they got a good team going here, and they're going for the upset.
Yep, Anderson played Winton Woods in the first round, got a 10-0 win, so have some momentum here. Comets getting their first postseason action. Like you said, Michael Murphy, Comets star senior on the mound. 2-2 count. And he comes back from 2-0 to strike out Jack Kining. First out of the game.
Expect that wipeout curveball with 2 strikes. It's absolutely nasty. He's going for a PO for Michigan, so he's got an absolutely dirty curveball. He's got a slider in there, so see that in action today.
Now up to the plate for Anderson, Tommy Huster, the sophomore right fielder. Fouls off the first pitch.
It's big for Michael Murphy to be ahead in the count to start this game off, keep the pitch count low, and to not put a lot of pressure on himself, because that's what Anderson at the end of the day is looking for.
Inside contact, dropped into left field, and Huster gets on base.
Yeah, for Anderson, that's all you need. All you need is contact, and whether it's lucky or not, it's contact, and that's how you win ball games and get into ball games.
And now that brings up JoJo Overbeek, who is the best hitter on this Raptors team. He's tied for 4th in the ECC with 2 home runs. He leads the team with 18 RBIs, so he's their most dangerous hitter, the first baseman. Strike one.
Definitely a guy that can go deeper, hit it hard anywhere. And see Michael Murphy here with in 3-hole, might go off speed, especially guy on first.
That ball is rocketed into right field. Krukeberg grabs it. Huster retreats back to first base.
Yeah, just off the end of the bat. There it is, the fastball. He challenged him. He showed off his power just off the end of the bat.
Now to the plate, Carter Alton, the DH, sophomore. Murphy looking to close out the inning. Just 4 batters. Pretty dirty breaking ball right there.
Yeah, I got the Comet dugout going here, and they got it looks like the pickle from Veggie Tales to maybe mess with the runners or something. Great addition.
Gets him to reach. So now.
Yeah, Michael Murphy
0-2
looking like his curveball is on point today for sure. Especially against the righties. Like, pretty sure he's gonna go with the same pitch here, 0-2.
He does. Gets Alton to swing outside, and that does it. 4 batters. Michael Murphy strikes out 2. And Comets will be up to the plate after a short break. Leading off for the Comets, Sean Krukeberg, who's been on a tear lately, leading the GMC in batting average heading into the postseason.
Yeah, Sean's just a really good leadoff hitter because he's really good at getting contact and working the count.
And on the mound, it's Gus Foley, the senior ace for Anderson.
Yeah, he's definitely the best guy. Lefty, he curves away from you, especially as a lefty batter. So we'll see how the Comets deal with him today.
Even count. That ball way outside. Krukeberg lets it pass.
The Comets are a really, really patient team, which just makes them one of the better teams. And some teams just think, since Anderson's a lower team, that you just be aggressive, but Comets are really good from the plate.
Hitters count.
See if he goes towards him here.
Gets Krukeberg to swing inside.
Yeah, as you can see, Krukenberg 3-2 count, as he always loves doing. See if Gus goes for a curveball, fastball here.
Krukeberg is going to get on base. Line that one to the second baseman, Hudson Best. Best, just a freshman right there. Makes a costly error early in the game.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of nerves facing one of the better teams in Ohio on their own turf in your first state game, and it's just a tough play there to start off. Might get some momentum going for the Comets.
Yeah, especially as a freshman getting his first postseason play of his career, or second game now. Up to the plate, Drew Cox, and a much more experienced player. Also a second baseman.
Yeah, Drew's had some issues with injuries lately, but when he's on the field, he's electric. Ohio commit.
Foley sends it low and inside. That one, right where Cox wanted it. Able to move Krukeberg to second base and brings up the man Michael Murphy.
Yeah, just a little too much plate there. Found his pitch, smooth swing there from Drew Cox, and you got the big dog here, Michael Murphy. He's not only a pitcher, he's a phenomenal hitter, one of the better two-way players in the state of Ohio.
Yep, leads the GMC in RBIs and home runs. Was our ESPY's male athlete of the year.
Yeah, deserved, well deserved, even halfway through the year.
That one outside for ball one. And Murphy going to be a contender for GMC Player of the Year. I think his biggest competition comes from within. Sean Krukeberg, Jake Hanley, also both two-way players. I think are going to give him a run for his money for that award. That ball hit deep into center field, taken by Parker Elliff, but moves Krukeberg to third base. So sacrifice fly brings up Jake Hanley.
Yeah, again, left over the plate a little bit, but Michael Murphy should not be mad on that one. Doing his job, moving him over for Jake Hanley in a lefty-lefty battle. See if he goes with a parade of curveballs here.
Foley, crucial at bat here. Great late break.
Yeah, late break.
Able to get strike one.
Jake Hanley definitely didn't see that one coming. It was a great curveball. Started off. See if he'll go back to it again. Jake will be ready.
And Hanley narrowly misses that pitch. So Foley went back to the curve and did not have as much control on that one. So evens the count. Throws it back to first base. But Drew Cox able to get back. No trouble.
Looks like Anderson's playing a shift to the left side, giving the full right side to Jake Hanley here. So ball down the line. Definitely should be hustling on the line looking for three.
That ball knocked through. Gap between the shortstop and third baseman. Krukenberg jogs in. Cox stays at second. So first run of the game for the Comets. Just one out. And brings up Nick Stroud. Stroud, the designated hitter today. Typically playing catcher. Today, Rutherford, who's batting seventh, is behind the plate.
Yeah, there for Jake Hanley. Definitely a great hit on the backside. Great swing. Definitely just not getting tough to play even if you can get there.
Strike one for Foley.
It looks like for these Comets hitters, the first time they see that curveball, it surprises them a little bit. It looks like it's got a lot of good break at the end.
Ball a little low, hit up to second base. Could have been a double play to end the inning there, but Braden Moore, the freshman shortstop, not able to get it on. The Raptors, interesting, two freshmen in the middle of their infield, and we've seen two errors.
Yeah.
From each of them so far to start the game.
Yeah, definitely plays you have to make when it comes down to it, especially against this talented Comets team and on the road. Let's see if he'll come back to haunt him with Ohio State commit Alex Kellen.
That pitch strays away from the plate. Ball one.
Yeah, if you're Kellen here, you just need a ball in the outfield and score that run. You need to be patient here at the plate, down 2-0. Make sure you find your pitch.
Bases loaded for Kelling. That pitch way outside, 3-0.
Hey, you can tell with the errors, he's trying to be more methodical with his pitching, trying to strike out the Comets batters. Might lead to some control issues. See if he can dial it back in to keep the run at third.
And a beauty down the middle. Gets him back on the board. First strike of the at-bat. Pitch inside. Kelling takes the walk, brings in run number 2.
Looks like we'll get a mound visit here.
Now batting the catcher, number 21, Mark Rutherford.
Foley, just 1-1 on the record this year. So even though he's been a top pitcher for them, pitched 35 innings, just 1 win, 1 loss on it. You're kind of seeing why right here. 2 errors, the 2 runs on the board, not totally a reflection of the stuff Foley's putting on the mound.
He's definitely had some good located pitches, both errors being ground balls pretty much right to the guys, and it's been tough sound for him so far. But you got Mark Rutherford, fellow student from Spanish 1 in my class. He told me to give him a shout out today. So there you go, Mark. See if you can do something with this bases loaded here.
Yeah, he'll get a much bigger shout out if he brings in another run for the Comets here. Rutherford. Swings at the first pitch into right field, drops in front of Huster. And 2 runs come in for the Comets, Hanley and Stroud. Still just 1 out on the board.
I'll tell you what, Mark's going to let me know about that one tomorrow. That ball was hit real hard to the backside. Great hit.
And it brings up Casey Donor, the junior left fielder.
It's a tough inning here for Anderson. See if they can stop the bleeding.
First pitch lets it pass just on the outside edge of the strike zone for strike one.
And a good location on that running away fastball. It's real tough as a righty against the lefty here.
That pitch inside, evens count. Kellen has a pretty big lead off at second, and he's running. Not only does Kellen get a steal, but so does Rutherford. I think that's also something, Isaac, he's probably going to talk to you about in Spanish class tomorrow.
He's not known for his speed. I have been saying we got to get a race going, but yeah, he'll definitely tell me about that one. See if Casey can get one going here for the Comets. Increase the lead in this first.
1-2 count. Donor doesn't chase. Evens it back up.
You see two guys on here. 2-2 count. Just need to get ball in the outfield. Bring guy in.
That pitch just above the strike zone. Another late break from Foley.
Yeah, that's a great take. Looks in the zone, but it's just a little bit high. Good call there from umpire, especially if you're a Comets fan.
That one in the sweet spot. Dropped near center field and brings in Kelling. High scoring affair here in the first inning. Comets already with 5 runs, only 1 out.
Yeah,
now we're at the bottom of the order with Anthony Sulik.
We saw last year with the Comets' first round with a 1-0 win and an iconic Brendan Garula perfect game, but it looks like Coach Bly put into his guys today that they need to jump on him quick.
Yeah, and the Comets have had a couple close calls lately, which is not never something you really want to see in the postseason. Like just played at Loveland, 1-run win, and Loveland could be playing them in the next round. Sulik flashes bunt, but pulls it away in time for ball 1. And the winner of this game will face off against the winner of Loveland versus LaSalle.
2 good programs there.
Both these teams pretty familiar with Loveland. The Raptors split their season series with the Tigers, won 4-1, and then lost 8-3. Comets with a recent 8-7 victory over Loveland.
And Sulik not afraid to bunt in any situation. He's a great bunter on this team.
He takes it there, 1-2. Yeah, Sulik, one of the faster players on the Comets, and he shows off that speed also on the basketball court.
Yeah,
for
for
Mason.
sure.
That one way inside. As Calez gets in front of it.
Yeah, just anyway, if you're Anderson here, to just get an out to stop the bleeding any way you can.
Sulik shoots it into the outfield. And Rutherford comes home. Sacrifice fly into center. Brings home run number 6. Now we're back to the top of the order with Krukerberg.
Again, great situational hit in there from Sulik, not being selfish and just getting his bat out there, sac fly. Doesn't affect the average and gets himself an RBI starting his state run here for the Comets.
Does put out number 2 on the board, so light at the end of the tunnel for Foley and the Raptors as Krukerberg shoots that one right back to center field. And Parker Ellis able to bring it in to close out a long inning. Comets already up 6-0. We'll be back with you for the top of the second. Welcome back for the top of the second after a scoring barrage from the Comets. Off to an early 6-0 lead. The guy who gave up those runs, Gus Foley, up to the plate for the Raptors. He swings early. It'll be just foul, or just outside of Kelling's reach.
Yeah,
over the
definitely
net.
a chance to help himself out, to start off Anderson any of their own here in the second against very tough Michael Murphy.
Early 0-2 start to the inning.
Murphy definitely getting that outside pitch, especially early in this game. Yeah. Went right back to it. Looked pretty good. It looks like we saw that. Look for a slider here. Some type of off speed.
Again, foul into left field, similar to the first pitch of the at-bat. So Foley staying alive. Man, what a pitch to get Foley out right down the pipe.
Yeah, gas from Michael Murphy there. Tough to find that outside pitch, especially high and away. It's like 90 miles an hour. Nasty.
He's got a flamethrower. Now up to the plate is Hudson Best, freshman.
As a freshman myself, I would not like to see Michael Murphy on the mound, especially in game number 2.
And pitch number 2, fouled off.
Best has 10 stolen bases on the year, so if he gets on, look for them to give him the green light.
Yep, and that's how you get yourself on the varsity lineup as a young underclassman. And Isaac, you were referencing it earlier. There's the VeggieTales pickle.
That's. Yeah, you've seen the Reds implement the Viking gear. It looks like the Comets have found their own way to spice things up.
Early in the playoffs, keeps things light and fun. Rutherford stays in front of that one, Murphy. A little aggressive on that pitch. Gets a new clean ball. Full count.
Best having a good at bat here with one out, just trying any way he can to get on the freshman.
Murphy, strikeout number 2 this time. Gets him looking.
Nothing you can do there. Absolutely beautiful pitch on a 3-2, trusting his off speed.
Now batting the shortstop, number
Yeah,
5,
first at bat of the inning. Rockets one down. Gets Foley to strike out swinging on a fastball. And then there gets Best looking on his off speed, able to beat the batters in several different ways. Now looking to get out of the inning early with Braden Moore, another freshman infielder, up to bat.
You got the back-to-back freshmen. A couple errors in the field, but see if they can spark some first team.
Yep, shake off some of those mistakes in the field that led to a few extra runs. That one high from Murphy.
Yeah, if you're Anderson here, you definitely want to take some pitches, especially after that long, exhausting inning of 6 runs on 4 hits. You just want to take some pitches as Hunter Best did great last time.
Ball low. And the Comets, they'd love to get out of this inning right away. Keep their batters.
Momentum booster. They got 2, 3, 4 coming up next inning. Murphy trying to work on his stuff here.
Hit to the shortstop. Sulik finds Hanley. 3 up, 3 down from Michael Murphy and the Comets. We're going to take a short break before we're back with you for the Comets at bat. Drew Cox up to the plate for the Comets. Start off the bottom of the second. Let's ball 1 pass him.
Yeah, Drew, most of this year before he got injured with his back, he was the leadoff hitter. Definitely a guy that can work the count and get on.
Strike 1 from Foley. And Foley going into this game, ERA under 3, but today already 6 runs. Now, not all of those will count against the ERA. A couple of errors, but
yeah, he's pitched a good ball game so far. Couple mistakes made, but he's just got to wipe those away and have a 0 here.
2 strikes on Cox.
Could be tough with 2, 3, 4.
He reaches on that, but with his speed, might be able to get on base. And he out.
Now batting number 4.
Another tough play for the freshman shortstop. Drew's speed gets him on to first. Might see a stolen base attempt here with Michael Murphy.
Yeah, that was a close call at first, but Drew Cox got out in front of that hit. Ended up being all he needed to get on base.
More of a slap hit. Get his way out of the batter's box.
Foley just outside the strike zone on that breaking ball. Murphy takes a timeout. Murphy coming off a great top of the second inning on the mound.
Stoppage here. Told him to put his wristband on and not in his pocket. Interesting.
Side, Murphy. It's a strike pass.
Yeah, definitely a take there. Not a pitch that should be in the zone very often, especially if it's curveball.
Foley throws back to first. Drew Cox stays close to the bag. A little bit of a lead off now. Way outside. Drew Cox going for the steal. It's safe. Throw looked like it got there in time, but weren't able to make the tag.
Yeah, it was definitely a called hit and run there. But pitch was in the other's batter's box. Looked like a pitch out. Great execution from Anderson. Just the speed again from Drew Cox being shown. Michael Murphy with 3 home runs on the year. Could have a chance.
Catches that ball at the bottom of the zone. Knocks it foul.
This is his last game on his field. See if he can get one over the left field seats.
Called strikeout.
Good pitch there.
And now Jake Hanley back up to the plate.
Got one out here. Jake Hanley.
Strike one swinging. Foley trying to grab some momentum back.
Yeah, Foley definitely, Foskey definitely saw the scouting report. Definitely the pitch to throw is Jake Hanley. Curveball away.
Way outside. Drew Cox gets the third. 2 steals.
Definitely a tough block there. Tough pitch. It's block, especially it being a fastball away. Another spot, even if Mason's up 6, Coach Bly is going to want this execution done. Sacks fly or anything will work.
Foley. This is the corner. Ball 2.
2-1 pitch. Look for him to go to the curveball here, down.
And Hanley not able to get full contact. It's that one foul into the Anderson dugout.
He definitely pitched Jake Hanley once back. Pitch left too much to the zone, right where he wants it.
Catches that ball on the outside of his bat, but again, knocked foul down the first base line.
That was a beautiful pitch, 2-2. Lucky Jake could foul it off. See if they go back to it.
Gets him on the inside. Foley, back-to-back strikeouts. Chance to get out of the inning here with no more runs.
And gasses up Jake Hanley with the high heater.
Stroud now up to the plate.
And Stroud definitely might not have the flashy offers, but he is worthy of taking it right to the shoe.
And a very quick at bat for Nick Stroud. Now brings up Kelling.
Another commit, as we said before, to the University of Ohio State.
The Ohio State University, one of the best brands in college sports.
Good decision on his part. Maybe him and Michael have had some controversy.
Yeah, a little
Michael
bit of, I think
going
a little
to
bit of
Michigan.
bias here from
Yeah.
us, Isaac, both Buckeye fans.
For
but yeah,
sure.
we were a little happier to see that commitment than maybe Murphy's.
Would have loved to have Murphy for the Buckeyes, but I understand his decision.
1-1 count for Kelling. That one.
Delayed steal.
Anderson not happy about that steal. Stroud very late to leave the bag.
Foley definitely having a better inning this inning. He's executed a lot of good pitches. See if he can close it out here against Kelling.
Looking for Kelling to chase, doesn't get it. Evens the count. Just one more strike. One more grounder.
Great block
Get the
there
Raptors
from
out of the inning.
Caleb Chavez.
That ball just a little outside. Full count now for Kelling.
Yeah, Foley definitely didn't like the call. It was a pitch that's been located as a strike most of the day.
That ball low outside. Loads the bases, brings up Rutherford.
Another opportunity with the bases loaded for Mark,
Rutherford, RBI.
the junior from Alabama.
RBI with his first at bat, then got a stolen base.
Committed to Auburn.
Takes a pretty good pitch. Strike one.
You can see the frustration from Foley. Quickly back to the mound, trying to get some location. Good pitch.
Popped perfectly placed by Rutherford. Just beyond the second baseman. Brings in 1 run and 2. Stroud slides in. Runners now at first and third. Comets up 8-0. Foley almost got out of the inning with no damage done. But Mark Rutherford.
Mark on backside 2 times in a row. Great piece of hitting, especially with base load, 2 outs. See if we'll get another stolen base opportunity from Mark.
Donor up to the plate. Outside pitch passes, ball 1.
Casey Donor having a phenomenal year. A guy that wasn't on the roster last year. Batted .300 for the Comets. Been a big contributor to this squad, especially in the outfield for some defense.
And now 3-0 start to this at bat. Foley losing a little bit of control here. He's getting into the pitch count. Already at 60.
Take only situation.
Able to catch the corner for strike 1. Hit into center field, drops down. Brings in Kelling. Moves Rutherford to second base. Now Sulik up. 2 straight innings where the Comets get all the way through the lineup, all the way down to the bottom. See if they can go the full 9.
This good pitch, just better swing from Casey Donor. He's got the speed. He's got athleticism. He's definitely got the hitting to go with it. And watch Sulik to put out a bunt here. Even with 2 outs, he can definitely do it.
Able to get away from that pitch. Drops it to the shortstop and gets that coveted 3rd out after Comets put on 3 more runs. So we're going to take a short break and be back with you with the Anderson Raptors at the plate. 8 for Anderson, catcher Caleb Calez. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. Murphy went 3 up, 3 down in the second inning. Calez, good hit, but shortstop Suluk able to get there
Tell you,
for a very impressive stop, but can't get the throw in
if Suluk
time.
would have made that play, that would have been probably the greatest play I've ever seen in my life. But
Yeah, that
great hit with the first.
looked like Nolan Arenado right there.
First
Catching
pitch
that in
approach.
stride.
Looks like the new approach here for the Raptors. Looks like the Comets are keeping out Michael Murphy for this third inning to give him some leverage.
Up to the plate,
Even up 9.
Marshall Morenty, another freshman for Anderson, a very young lineup. And swings early, but Hanley catches it and gets back to first base for a double play. Heads up play right there from the veteran.
Tough break for the Raptors. Ball hit hard to the right side, but just right at the 6'4" Jake Hanley. It's tough.
And that's why you have a big body like Hanley at
Yeah.
first base, able to cover a lot of ground with his frame. Murphy blows by. Strike 1.
Yeah, what makes Murphy so great is he's got 32 pitches here in the third. Just such great efficiency. Throws strikes. Throws hard. He's got a nasty curveball. It's tough here if you're the Raptors. Face
Now.
him, especially in the second game.
Leadoff hitter. Cunning has a 0-2 hole now to get out of with 2 outs. Anderson thought they had a great start to the inning, but now sudden shift.
Michael Murphy with the grunt 0-2.
But able to catch some contact, foul that one back. Keeps the at-bat alive. Murphy with a beautiful pitch. So back-to-back innings, 3 up, 3 down. Right there, courtesy of a double play from Jake Hanley. We're going to take a break before we get back with the Comets at the bottom of the third. Comets back to the top of their lineup for now the third time around in the bottom of the third. Krukeberg. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Raptors, JoJo Overbeek, the junior, was playing first base before, one of the top hitters on the Raptors. Moves over to the mound. And great start, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Overbeek definitely has that velocity that Folky didn't have. We'll see how the Comets adjust.
Krukeberg hits it to first base where Gus Foley, who was pitching first 2 innings, is able to walk it over and get the first out of the inning. So Foley and Overbeek just swap places. Drew Cox now at the plate. Couple of runs for him to start the game. Late break.
Nasty curveball. Looks like a fastball out of the hand. Comes right at you and breaks in. Definitely want to get hit by the fastball.
Again, inside there from Overbeek. Foul contact there, sends the ball right back at us behind home plate.
Glad we got a net back here.
Made me jump a little bit. Reaction time. That pitch outside. But right in at the edge of the zone, so evens the count 2-2.
Good location there.
And after some great ball placement on the 4th pitch, hits Cox.
Yeah. If you're gonna want to get hit, that's the way right there. Just barely get nicked by a curveball in the back area.
Yeah, first pitch of the at-bat, Cox kind of scooted back on a breaking ball that I thought looked like he was going to hit him in there. Closes out the at-bat with a hit by pitch. Now Murphy, who's on fire at the mound, up to bat. Nasty pitch from Overbeek.
A great pitch there, 1-0. Keeping Michael off balance.
Chavez not able to get in front of that ball, so Cox easily moves over to second base. Overbeek drops it. Murphy, high fly right by the dugout and drops down. None of the Raptors able to get there in time or able to reach that far, so
Michael
2-2.
Knew we missed that one. Fastball over the plate. Gets another life.
Yeah, he was swinging for the fences on that one. Better contact, but straight to the shortstop. Line drive. And Braden Moore, the freshman, redeems himself after an error in the first inning. Gets Murphy out. Now 2 outs. Chance to take the Comets out of the inning with no runs. Hanley at the plate.
Ball was smoked right at him, though. Not enough to advance. Drew Cox to third base. Got Jake Hanley here for the RBI opportunity.
Strike 1. That one way out of the strike zone.
You got junior first baseman on junior first baseman.
Yep. And just before this, we had pitcher in the 3-hole, pitcher in the 3-hole. So a couple mirror at bats.
They're trying to set up something. 2 very large humans, especially for the high school age.
And just doesn't get enough control on that pitch.
See if it challenges Jake Hanley here. Go fastball on fastball. Power on power.
Hanley, good eye there to take it to a full count. Overbeek chance to get out of the inning here. Hanley takes some time.
Looks like he's got something in his eye. Definitely don't want to be caught with something in your eye on a 3-2 pitch. Especially with the K last time he had.
And just staying alive. Able to scrape off some contact.
Looks like a changeup there. Doesn't look like a changeup because of how hard it comes in, but you can see the slight drop, causing Jake Hanley to swing over top of it.
A little late on that swing. Hanley trying to outrun it. And ump calls him out. And Overbeek comes in to pitch and gets the Comets out in just a couple batters. So the Raptors will be back up to the plate after a short break. Welcome back for the top of the fourth inning. Michael Murphy still on the mound after 3 scoreless innings. First pitch, a little outside.
It looks like Coach Blah is giving Michael Murphy some reps, finishing out his outing instead of going to a new arm.
1-1 count after that pitch. Tommy Huster, the sophomore right fielder, at the plate.
Very young team here for the Raptors, which is tough here with the state game, especially against a very experienced Comets team.
Yeah, the only senior in the starting lineup was their starting pitcher, Gus Foley. A lot of underclassmen as well in that lineup.
But some of that experience will pay off later in the year as junior and senior, for sure.
Full count.
See if the Raptors can get some start here.
Huster gets a piece of that ball, stays alive.
Sophomore having a great at-bat. See if Murphy opts to pull the string on him here, 3-2.
Popped up high on the third baseline. Snagged by Donor. And now JoJo Overbeek, who just pitched in the third inning. Allowed no runs with the Comets at the plate.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, very talented hitter. He's got the power. He's got the glasses on for today. Good curveball to start him off. Might see a lot of those against a very good hitter here.
Outside pitch there.
Looks like Michael has two different curveballs. He's got the 12-6 curveball, which is the one where he goes over the top.
Off target with that pitch.
You got the two-seam, which runs away from the lefties, which is what Michael's trying to do here.
Inside contact from Overbeek. Another foul ball.
One of the attractions here at Mason Field is seeing those fly balls and over at on the road over there, see if it hits any cars.
Yeah, busy.
Very busy street
very
over
Mason
there.
Montgomery. Murphy gets the job done with that strike. And brings up the cleanup hitter, Carter Alton, sophomore catcher.
Looks like a slider there, first pitch. More violent movement from left to right, especially against righties. Dominance.
Murphy gets Alton the chase low.
This is the same one there. Just drops it down.
Now 0-2 count, two outs. Murphy, Raptors right where he wants
For
them.
Michael to go right back to it.
Knocked down third base. Kelling gets it to Hanley, and that'll do it. Raptors can't add any runs. We'll be back with you for the Comets at bat. Nick Stroud up to the bat for the Comets in the bottom of the fourth. Overbeek still at the mound for Anderson.
Overbeek had a good first inning. First 0 of the night for the Raptors.
Stroud sends a hard liner down third base, but third baseman struggles not only to pick that one up, but then misfire down to first base.
Yeah, ball hit hard. Story of the night for the Raptors. Third error on the day.
Allows Stroud to get all the way over to second base on what probably should have been an out.
Yeah, it's tough to win ball games, especially against a club that's very talented like the Comets, with multiple players going to very, very good D1 colleges. It's very tough to win with errors in the field.
Alex Kelling, one of those college commits. He catches ball 1 to open up this at bat. And Stroud picks up his third base. A couple wild pitches from the Raptors these last few innings have been really costly.
Yeah, it looks like he got twisted up there. Looks like it was an inside call, outside pitch. It's thrown so hard that it's tough to react to it and stay in front of it.
And just below the strike zone, so really tough
3-0
spot
here.
here for Overbeek.
3-0 here with Mark Rutherford, very, very hot on the day, 2-0.
Kelly takes ball 4 and as many pitches. Runners on the corners for Rutherford.
Might be a steal sign here for the Comets. You get 2 guys in position for Mark.
Check swing there from Rutherford.
Mark's switch hitter, first appearance on the left side here in this game.
Very low batting stance. 1-1 count.
Called strike. It's been called there most of the night. See if he goes back to it.
Hard swing. Can't catch contact. Overbeek, we saw it when he was warming up. Has a lot of power.
Yeah, not afraid to throw that thing. Can definitely sling it. See if he drops an off speed here, 1-2.
Rutherford catches it. The top corner. Knocks the ball foul.
Yeah, like we said so many times this game, just need to execute here, especially with nobody out. Anything but a strikeout.
High. The shortstop. Not deep enough to bring home a runner.
Now batting number 10.
So now Donor up to the plate.
AC Donor with a chance, bring in another for the Comets, get them 10 to 10 runs.
Outside pitch, ball 1. One out double play opportunity for the Raptors with the man on first. Another. This time low and inside for ball 2.
Overbeek at 32 pitches here in 2 innings. Good efficiency. Just needs to find the zone.
Especially after Foley went over 60 in 2. Inside pitch. Kelling able to get to second with no contest from Kalas.
Good call there, Coach Blythe. Get 2 guys over. Eliminates the double play situation.
Full count now. Donor prime RBI opportunity, but just looking to stay alive.
And need to be swinging anything in the zone.
Again, catches it foul over towards Mason Middle School.
Good fight there. Casey Donor, 2-strike count.
Solid contact into center field. Runners tag up. Sends Stroud home. Kelling opts to stay at second base. The Comets now in the double digits.
That's great execution there from Casey Donor. Ball hit well right to the center fielder.
And
see if Solik can get on the hit parade today.
2 outs. Overbeek very close to getting out of a sticky situation. Ball a little high. Goes for ball 1. Big leadoff from Kelling. Shortstop was calling.
Even with 2 outs, third baseman playing up because scouting reporters Anthony Solik is a really, really good bunter, really fast, taking that away.
And gets hit by pitch. That's, I believe the 3rd hit by pitch we've seen today.
Yeah, Comets not afraid to take one for the team, especially with guys batting 400 in the 1 hole up next.
Yep. Now back to the top of the lineup again. Comets have been just flying through their lineup today. Outside fastball, ball 1.
Yeah, I'd say the control might not be there for Overbeek, but he is sure popping the mitt.
Just misses the zone. Patience from Krugerberg.
Yeah, with a 10-run lead, you're definitely going to want as a batter to try to get a hit going, but
wild
good
pitch.
hitters.
Way inside. Almost hit Krugerberg and advances
Good
both
hitters are
runners.
Disciplined in these situations.
3-0 count. Krugerberg can take whatever he wants here. Let's strike 1. Pass right down. Two runners in scoring position.
Driving a couple.
Hitters count. And able to get a walk, so loads the bases. Time for Drew Cox. Head of the plate. He's had a great game so far. And now his 4th plate appearance.
Definitely a loss of control here from Overbeek. See if the Comets pounce on a ball in the zone or stay patient.
Yeah, been a pretty small strike zone this inning, and Overbeek starting to get into the pretty high into his pitch count, 46 pitches. This is his second inning of the game.
And especially in a game, down 10, elimination game, you're going to have some other guys come in.
That ball
even if one can't.
Way inside. So back-to-back at-bats starting off 3-0. Overbeek losing it here.
Yeah, probably an obvious take call here if you're Drew Cox.
He lets it go. Inside of the strike zone, 3-1 count.
See if he gets a green light here, 3-1.
He swings. Able to get a little bit of contact, but nothing clean. Foul. Makes it a full count. And with the 10-run after 5-inning run rule, this could be Drew Cox's last at-bat at this field.
Yeah, runners will be moving in this 3-2 pitch.
Lets it go. And strikeout looking to close out the inning. Comets leave 3 runners on, but able to extend their lead to double digits. We're going to take a break and be back with you for the top of the 5th inning. Grant Foley, or Gus Foley up to the plate. Catches strike 1. Murphy still on the mound, just at 51 pitches. About equal with Overbeek, who has only been pitching for 2 innings.
Yeah, it's that efficiency from Michael Murphy makes him great.
Outside pitch there. 2-1 count now for Foley, who started the game for the Raptors, now moved to first base. That breaking ball.
Yeah, you can tell how effective that curveball is and how much he trusts in it. The 2-1 pitch goes with it for a strike.
Foley swings on what would have been strike 3, but sends it foul.
Another good at-bat here for the Raptors.
Able to catch Foley. Another K for Michael Murphy. This game been a great way to build some confidence and
For
momentum
sure.
in this postseason. Murphy going to be counted on a lot.
Yeah, especially with the teams like Moeller, And the teams like St. Ignatius, really need him to have all confidence, all hands on deck.
Assuming the Comets are able to close this one out, we'll face off against the winner of Loveland LaSalle. The winner of that game likely to face off against the fellow two-seed Troy. Seems like the Comets are on a collision course for the Trojans.
Something beginning of the year Coach Blah has been saying is moving the needle, and something that this team looks destined to do. With they got captains and they got real good baseball players, of course.
And strikeout number 2. Michael Murphy starting to look like a closer in this inning.
We'll stare down there for him afterwards. Let him know about it.
He's feeling it.
Our last out here for Anderson.
And update, this one's from about a half hour ago, so definitely things have changed, but LaSalle up 1-0 on Loveland in the 3rd inning. A couple innings have probably passed since then, but good to check on other games. The Lancers had some of it an upset win in round 1.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you're a Comets fan, you want to look ahead because of this team's destined to see if they can get to the finals. But if you're the Comets, you just gotta stay focused and take it one at a time, which looks like they've perfected perfectly here in this game 1.
Yeah, this is a team, they made the state semis last year. They know how to get there. Just have to keep their composure.
And a program that has been one of the staples in Ohio is yet to win a state championship. It's definitely a team that can do it with 3-2 count here with 2 outs.
Murphy gets strike 2, full count here, trying to end things.
He's going with the heater here.
And 3 batters, 3 strikeouts in the top of the 5th to close out the game. Michael Murphy with a complete game shutout performance. And the Comets on a rampage at the plate as well. 6 innings in the 6 runs in the 1st inning. And then they just did not let up at all. End up winning 10-0 with the mercy rule in just 5. Isaac, what did you see from this team that's promising for the rest of the playoffs?
It was different last year. They played Brownsburg in round 1 right back here. They won 1-0. I just see the poise in this team with a 10-0 win and a dominant game 1. We'll see how it happens on Tuesday next week for the Comets. I'm very excited, happy to be on here with legendary Andrew Little.
Very flattering. Comets just great start to their postseason. Michael Murphy only giving up 2 hits, no runs. Comets will face off against either the Loveland Tigers or the LaSalle Lancers. Thank you so much for listening to us today. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll be back later in the week with some more Comet action.